What a long loading time. Okay, finally. Against the Shaman.
For Doomhammer, your soul shall be mine.
Mountain Giant's good. Shadowflame is my only AoE against Shaman, so I'm definitely going to keep that. I don't think I need the Taunt or Sneed. Mountain Giant's always nice to open up on turn 4 or turn 5, usually. I mean, that's the most standard Handlock openings. Ancient Watcher's nice. Dr. Boom is okay. My hand's average. Leper Gnome. So this is either a Face Shaman or a Rattle Shaman. Well, I call it Face is because usually there are a lot of people who just play casual and they just use Face decks. So yeah, so I don't have 2 mana, so I can't tap, so I pass. And I didn't draw my Owl that turn, so I don't really want to coin out Ancient Watcher. Well, Annoytron tells me it's a Mech Shaman, probably a Mech Face Shaman. So here I just tap. I still didn't draw my Owl from the turn, so I don't want to draw my Ancient Watcher, it's going to be too obvious. So he just totems up and got a Taunt Totem, so he's really well protected. So here, still I didn't draw my Owl, but I have to drop something soon. And I still couldn't do my Mountain Giant, so I basically just put down the Ancient Watcher. And here comes the Pilot Shredder. And this is why my Shadow Flame is really important. And it's good news that I actually saw the Doomguard. So here he needs to have Earth Shock. Earth Shock will be the best. But he decides to play a Yeti and pressure the board even more. So here he just Frost Shock. Sorry. Play against too many mages. So here I have a bit of a problem. The most obvious is either Sun Fury or Defender of Argus. And usually you want to keep Sun Fury to be cheaper with Molten Giants. So Defender of Argus is the play. If he has Earthshock, it's TTT. If he has Earthshock here, the Voidcaller is pretty much dead weight. He's choosing between what he wants. Does he want to risk a Doomsayer from Shredder? And he does not. So he ended up rock bitering the and then got Mistress of Pain. That's not the best 2-drop, but it is one of the best because it heals. But he's not hurt, so it doesn't really matter. So here he's gonna use up some of his parts, I guess. And he decides to stealth the TTT because he doesn't want it to die, but he has so many taunts. So here, initially I was gonna do Doomguard immediately, and then I was rethinking, but I can't really Shadow Flame stuff of the Defender of Argus, and I want to attack after I Shadow Flame. So I pretty much have to waste the charge. I mean, I already wasted the charge on the Doomguard, considering it came from the Voidcaller on his turn. So this is pretty much clear. And then I was just checking the part that I got, and then finally I can attack his face. And this whole time, my health is already down really, really low. So he's running out of cards, but Shamans have Crackles that can kill me. But he already used one Rock Biter as well, so that's 3 damage out of the way. So here I have a few different choices, but I chose to do the Implosion. And I didn't get the highest roll on it, but it doesn't matter. Just straight trade from the Defender Vargas. I gotta reduce all the possible face damage, and in fact I got a 3 from that. That was the perfect exact amount that I wanted. If not, I would have lost more health and possibly lose the game. That was actually a very risky implosion, but I had to do it. So here he decides to use Earth Shock on a 1-1. I'm not sure why. I guess he thinks that I can bypass the Taunt Totem and kill the Flametongue Totem. Here I could just, taunt up one giant and one stuff or something like that. Or like taunt up, but I don't think I need to do that yet. Flametongue Totem poses a lot of threat, so I'm gonna just do that and destroy my threat. I mean, I could have done, taunt up stuff, but I don't want to risk a charging Flametongue. I don't know, something crazy can happen. So I took it out, and he decides to play basically board control and TKO bot. So I drew my Molten Giant. So here I basically played the play that I was gonna do initially. Drop my 2 Mountain Giants, and then basically taunt it up. I mean, that was my previous play, but now that I saw what he did, it is time for me to drop. And I didn't want to drop my second Molten Giant because he could have Hex or Lightning Storm and Crackle or something, and I lose like at least 2 of the 3 giants. I really want my giants to deal face damage as much as I can, but of course I'm going to clear this antique heal bot first. I mean, I could... Yeah, so I'm going to just clear this antique heal bot with my 1 Mountain Giant, and then go face with the other one like this. And then, since the other one's hurt, I should heal it up in case of Crackle. I know that I realized that, I could risk him having a charge or something, but he still has to use face damage to my 8/8 regardless. So as long as I heal all my creatures, I should be fine. Even if he lightning storms at this point, I have 24 on the board. So he reveals the Crackle. Oh, phew, didn't roll high. So 2 Crackles could kill me if they rolled high, but he apparently did not have a second Crackle. And that Crackle was probably saved to kill at least 1 Molten Giant or 1 Giant. So he basically lost here, and he knows it, so he concedes. Thanks for watching. I made maybe 1 or 2 mistakes, but it's okay.